Today is the preliminary day of my lawn renovation. Today I've just been out kind of picking up sticks and picking up some of the pine straw that's accumulated down here in this gutter. I'm not sure, I forget what the proper word for it is, but tomorrow I'll be picking up a dethatcher and dethatching all of this. My last application of Roundup was about a week ago. Hopefully that doesn't end up biting me. I wasn't expecting soil temps to drop this quickly. About a week ago they were still up in the high 70s, and just before Hurricane Sally came through, it dropped to 69 in a day. So right now it's still hanging right around 70, the low 70s, and cooler temperatures are definitely on their way. So tomorrow's going to be dethatching, scalping, bagging, maybe aerating if I have time. And then Monday is when the topsoil arrives. I'll be covering over some roots that are down here, kind of putting a level on here. I'm getting 8 cubic yards of topsoil, and then I'll be putting down Jonathan Green Love Your Soil to kind of help loosen up the soil a little bit, get that natural biome going in there. And then I'll be seeding, and a little bit less than a week after that I'll put down a starter fertilizer. I just don't want to fertilize too many of the weeds before some of the grass is able to actually start getting some roots and maybe a little bit of a blade on it. I've got a ton of torpedo grass in here. That's what I've been killing with the Roundup. Hopefully it continues to die. It's getting lighter. Yeah, so that's where we're at, and hopefully I'll have some progress videos as things progress this weekend. All right, well, it's time to start. We got our dethatcher, rented it from Home Depot, and we're gonna see how it fares on this lawn. It's more of just a roughing up whatever weeds are here. It's a mostly grassy weed conditions here. We've got a lot of broadleaf too, but I'm trying to loosen up that top layer of soil and tear up as many of the weeds as we can. So that's what we're going for right now. Hopefully a little bit later today we'll be able to do some aeration and we'll really get to tear it up. We've gotten everything dethatched more or less. The power rake broke. One of the flailers actually broke off the whole bar when I was about 90% done. I just did the rest of it by hand and came back with the aerator. So now we're gonna scalp it with the lawnmower, bag it, just to get ready for aeration later tonight. All right, so I'm gonna have to make this quick because I'm running out of daylight here, but I came back with the aerator. I've gone over 90% of the yard this way. So I'm gonna do a couple more trips going this way just to make sure I get it as good as I can. And then that bank over there by the street, that is my Everest. That is going to be a huge pain. I'm not quite sure, and that's what I really want to tear up the most. So, yeah, we'll see. So it doesn't quite show up as good on camera, but I'd say this is well and truly tore up real nice. We got some of these good sized plugs, but also it's just kind of loose soil torn up, which is what I wanted. All right, so before we lose all our daylight, I'm going to put down this Jonathan Green Love Your Soil product to help loosen up the soil, make it more receptive to nutrients, and make it easier for those healthy roots to penetrate down into the soil. All right, so we got 8 yards spread. I'm glad I got 8. I was thinking about only getting 6, but still wasn't quite enough. But I got the spots filled in that I really wanted to, covered up some roots. But yeah, so now we're just ready to spread some seed and then rake it in.